What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's Aramis, and today I'm bringing y'all a story time. So I was hesitant to tell a story because this involves an ex who nobody likes. This is weird, but like none of my friends like. My current boyfriend hates him, but we all know who my current boyfriend is. So this isn't really a big deal for me to tell this story. Y'all know that DeAndre, my baby, that's my man's for life. Yes, my baby for life. I know my nails are fucked up. You don't have to tell me. I'm missing this one. This one's broken, and like I got 2 more on the way out the door. But I am heading to the nail salon right after this. So yeah, just be quiet, okay? This story is about this guy I dated like 2 years ago. We're going to call him, let's call him Terrence, because Terrence is the first name that came to my mind. Terrence and I dated a couple years ago. If you guys know who Terrence is, please do not comment his name or anything. I will delete the comment just because I just don't want any type of extra. He's already petty as it is. I don't need nothing else. Terrence and I dated a couple years back around my freshman year, second semester-ish of college. Wasn't a serious relationship. I was just kind of filling a void with him. Didn't really take him seriously. I have a lot of stories about this idiot, okay? So let me just tell this one. It was me, Terrence, Coco, which y'all know is my roommate, and then this other girl who I'm friends with still, but I'm not gonna say her name. I'm gonna call her Tiana. So we're all at the table at the cafeteria eating lunch, and Tiana is like talking about her boo or her new boo or whatever she does with her boo. She's talking like, oh yeah, I be doing this with him, I do that with him. Like, I'm gonna be real discreet with this just because I know a lot of young kids watch my videos. But basically, she was talking about stuff that she did with her boo, outside of or inside of closed doors. Okay, she was talking about stuff that she did with her boo inside of closed doors. Like, yeah, I do this, I do this, I do that. And I'm kind of giving her the side eye, like, okay, girl, like, that's enough. Only because, because mind you, this is girl talk. This is stuff that we do at the table when there's girls. Maybe a gay guy, but when someone's boyfriend or a male period is at the table, I don't feel like you should be talking about stuff like that. Like, I feel like girl, shut up. Like, shut up. She's saying all of this stuff like, oh yeah, yeah, girl, I be getting down, all this stuff. So then I'm like, I'm kind of like looking at Coco like, let's go. Like, I like my food's almost gone anyways. Like, I was just ready to go. So like Coco, I'm like, let's go. So then Terrence, my boyfriend at the time, looks at me and he's like, why you don't do none of that? Y'all, I was so motherfucking mad. I was so mad. I was pissed. I'm like, okay, although I should be mad at Tiana, why you gotta be stupid? Like, why you gotta say that? See, that is why you don't talk like that around guys, period. Because it just gives them some type of feeling that they could just say whatever they want to say. And I'm just like, you know what? You couldn't wait until he wasn't at the table to talk about that, Tiana. You couldn't wait. But I ain't get mad at Tiana because, in all honesty, Tiana's like that. I can't be too mad at her because she's the kind of person that will just say what she feel like saying. So I look over at him like, okay, girl, I put that tray up. And me and Coco bounced. And he was looking at me like, where you going? Like, this man saw nothing wrong in what he did. Like, everything that he did was right. If you asked him today, he probably would still be stupid and stuck. Even though this campus is very walkable, I drove to the cafeteria. Okay, I drove everywhere. So cafeteria classes everywhere. I'm lazy like that. So I drove to the cafeteria. Back in the day, I had a 2000 Camry and I was riding that bitch. Her name was Karen Bitch. And I pumped it down to Karen Bitch with Coco. And me and Coco lived together at the time. Not in the apartments, but in the dorm rooms. Like, we shared a dorm together. So I get in the car, me and Coco in the car, and he's like reaching for the door. But I had locked the doors because, no, like, you're not getting in my car. Like, we may have rode here together, but you're not leaving with me. You're not leaving with me. So then Coco rose with him down. She was like, you gotta ride with Tiana. Like, basically, like, you want Tiana? You want to see what Tiana be putting down in the bedroom so bad? Go ride with Tiana in Tiana car. Well, he's stupid. He don't understand what he did at this point. So he's riding with her, and you know, I'm pretty sure it clicked into Tiana's head, like, you know, like, oh shit. So she's talking to him about it in the car, and then he's texting my phone. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But this is the guy that I didn't really give a damn about. Like, that's fucked up, it is, but it was someone that I liked, but I didn't like him like that. So it was like, if we had broken up over this, I would have cried about it type shit. Like, you know, I cared about him. He was alright, but I ain't all that, you know what I'm saying? Neither one of us was like that for each other. So that's, you know, that's what it was. I get back to my dorm room with Coco, and I'm like, bitch, like, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to see him or nothing. Like, this situation wasn't that big of a deal, but it's just like, when you don't really click with somebody like that, you just be looking for ways out. Petty, but that's the truth. So I was looking for ways out, and I was just like, you know what, I'm done being dramatic. My ass was with him like a whole month after that, but yeah, that whole relationship was trash. I get to the dorm room, and then Coco's like, I'm like, Coco, I know he's gonna get in here. Even though there's like 3 or 4 security doors to even get to our door, this nigga always was in front of our door. I'm like, how the fuck are you getting in here? Like, you need an ID to get through like 3 different security doors to get in our building, let alone our door. How are you getting in here? I'm like, he's coming. Next thing you know, you hear like this fat ass knock on the door, and this nigga's like tall as fuck, like swole as fuck. And then I'm like, shit. So I go into the closet, right? Coco's closet, not my closet, because he would have opened my closet. Like, he's like that. So I go hide in Coco's closet, and I'm like crouched down. I turn my phone off because like he's calling my phone. She's like, she cracks the door. She's like, yes. This nigga busts open the door, and he's like, where's she at? Where's she at? I know she's in here. And then she, like, how you go from remorseful to mad? Like, how, nigga? Because I wasn't texting you back. Like, you was doing too much. So I'm in a closet, and I'm just crouched down. I'm cracking up, and I'm trying to, like, you know, hide. Because I really don't want to talk to him, y'all. I know that's fucked up, but I really did not want to talk to him. Like, I really didn't. So I'm in a closet, and Coco is like, I don't know where she is. Get out. Like, they're arguing. I turn my phone off. He started opening up my closet, looking up underneath my bed sheets. Like, my whole side of the room was fucked. And he didn't touch Coco's stuff because he knew that he would be in the wrong for that. But y'all, I was up in that closet like, oh my god, like, is he gonna come in here? Like, I'm just scared as fuck. Cause honestly, what I look like hiding in the closet? What would I have looked like with my phone in my hand off as they both calling it? Because she playing like she'll know where I'm at. Well, she knows exactly where I am. And he's just dumb. Like, hours later, I finally texted him back, and he's like, where were you? And I was like, I went out on a jog. Bitch, my ass wasn't jogging, and I honestly don't believe I ever told him what I really was doing. But, you know, there's a lot of crazy shit that happened in that relationship. But that was a funny ass story. I was talking about it with Coco the other day, and I was like, bro, that shit was funny as fuck. Like, I should tell the story on that. But y'all already know who my main man is. You already know my baby daddy and all that other shit. My baby. If y'all like this story, go ahead and give me a cute thumbs up. And also do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!